It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from L.A. Return coming from the 6. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready! Grab goalie!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Here we go! Pattern 60, pattern 60. Go!
They'll run it from the gun. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Working now from the gun. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go, check. Go, 19, 18.
He's going to throw it again. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Picked out by Tyson Campbell. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. What a call for their first pass of the game. And it would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did the homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
Cardinal, 870 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60. Check smash, check smash. Buffalo 18.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Let's go now.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. Sends this to the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Panther 60, Panther 60, cut 19, cut 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Working inside the red zone. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Right up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They start out with a 3rd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 caught. 60 Bison.
Give now to the running back. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
17 yards.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready? Go.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go now. Hawk, set. Ready, up.
1st down, play action. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60.
Back to throw. Has him running the comeback. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Zone read give here to Barkley. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Intercepted in the end zone. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Josh Hines down at that time to haul him down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back-to-back carries here. And he stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead, and he'll give them enough for a 1st down. Goes to the hurry up here.
And the Rams, 1st down.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
7-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going for this. He connects downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
That's good.
Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
On the ready. Warriors 17. Here we go.
Back to throw now. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Dumped off to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Rams 7.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Barkley will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
On the set.
Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needing a yard. 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
They send the tight end in motion. 3rd down from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Rams 7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's complete right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. He's going to throw this one. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Throwing it again here. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game.
Rams 14.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Hey, pass.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They give it to him again. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. All set to go now from the 35. They go play action on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
The give here on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun on third down. Flush out now to his left. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Another carry for him. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
18 Cardinal, 8 Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. And they get this down to the 28. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Tag.
Out of the the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
Got it. Ready?
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Back to the well again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Calling his own number here on third and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Fielded at the 7. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
70 Lions. Go.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
By number 11. That's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12. Here he goes, third and long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
The Rams are set to punt. Return starts from the 45. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Give now to the running back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Bronco 80.
Second down pass play coming. It's a screen to Barkley. Still Still has room inside the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Plowing up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time left. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Eagles ready to pick up their 8th win of the season.
From the 6.
So from the 2, they're running a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Set. 70.
They're headed up the middle. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's going to throw it. Nakua here. He's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Mustang 19. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Hits his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, but this one bounces out of bounds. So in the end, no gain on the play.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Eagles make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late.